What is going on, everyone? It is Greg here from OMG Machines, and Buddha reminds you, don't be a dick. That means make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you leave a comment if you like this video, of course. So today, we're going to be talking about long-tail keywords. Now, long-tail keywords are definitely a big part of my success with affiliate marketing. You know, I've done a lot of money with affiliate marketing, and knowing what I call the long-tail progression, knowing how to implement that, is a big reason for my success with any affiliate marketing niche that I go into. So I want to teach you that today. I want to show you how to do it correctly. I want to talk about why it's important. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so before I get into this, if you need to watch the other keywords on keyword research, make sure you do so. I'll put those videos in the link below. I show you how I do my keyword research, where basically I let the competition do all the work for me. I steal all their keywords, and I'll show you how to do that. And I tell you about the first step of keyword research, all that type of stuff. But today, we're going to talk specifically about long tails. Alright, now, what I mean by the long tail progression is you start with the longest tail keywords and you work your way towards the short versions of the keyword. Alright, so you know, you do your initial keyword research, and again, you can refer to my previous videos if you need to. I'll put the links below. But you know, let's say we get one of our, we figure out best electronic cigarette, right? So we started with, we're in the electronic cigarette niche. So that's like the big keyword, although it's not going to convert well, it gets a lot of traffic. This is kind of like the next step where it's like, what would I type in to find, the best, or what would I type into, I'm looking to buy an e-cigarette, what would I type in to, buy one? Maybe this is it. Like, all right, I know I want to buy one. What's the best electronic cigarette? That's probably what I would type in. But I want to take it even further, and you can do that with the keyword research, dig in further, which I show you how I do in another video. But, then we get, okay, there's also, from here, you would also have electronic cigarette, how do I spell that? R-O-N-I-C, there we go. Cigarette brands, right? And those are good keywords. If you rank for them, you're going to do well. But the thing is, they're pretty big too. They're pretty competitive, and they're also going to take a little bit to rank for. So we want to break it down even further, because we want to rank quick, right? We want to rank as quick as we can, and the longer tail our keyword is, the quicker we're going to rank. Now, the less traffic it's going to get, and less searches, and the less, everything, but the longer the keyword is, the better it converts usually, especially with keywords like this. So how can we combine these even more? All right, how about best electronic cigarette brands, right? So now we're making it even longer. All right, this one is even longer, but there's still competition there. That's even going to take at least a few months to rank for. Let's break it down even further. Okay, let's go even further. So what could we do? We could do best electronic cigarette brands year. Why is year important? Because it breaks down the keyword even further, but also if someone's typing in the year, they're looking for something that's up to date. Like, I'm looking for an updated list of the best electronic cigarette brands. That's pretty much what they're looking for. And that means they're very interested. They're not just looking for the best electronic cigarettes of all time. They're looking for what is the best electronic cigarette right now. A very good keyword, okay? And we could even say, we could even do like, what is the best electronic cigarette brand? Okay, so that could be the next level. And then what is the best electronic cigarette brands 2018? Actually, it would be what are, but what is brand. All right, so then you could do brand, are with brands, or is with brand, whatever. So, or you could, if you wanted to break it up further to make this even better. So we'll say, what is the best electronic cigarette? And then what is the best electronic cigarette brand? And then let's break it down even further. What is the best electronic cigarette brand 2018? All right, so now we're really long tail, okay? And what we can do is we can rank for a keyword like this if we optimize our page for it. If we had this in mind and we optimize our page, we could probably rank for this pretty quickly, maybe within a couple months. And we can start getting traffic, and then we can start working our way towards the tougher and tougher keywords. Okay, so we kind of do this progression. And of course, we wouldn't just be working after this, because really our STEM keywords, I call them, our best electronic cigarette and electronic cigarette brands. These wouldn't be our only two. We would also be going after other keywords like on this page. Maybe if we broke it down again, you start electronic cigarette, and then about electronic cigarette reviews, okay? And then you would have best electronic cigarette reviews. I spelled that wrong, but I'm just going to leave it anyway. Then you got best electronic cigarette reviews 2018. Alright, so stuff like that. So it's not necessarily just one keyword you break down like this. You break down pretty much all the main keywords you're going after like this. And you start from the bottom and build your way up. Build your way up the pyramid, kind of long tail progression. And again, the reason is you'll rank for this fairly quickly. But the thing is, when you rank for this keyword right here, naturally it's going to rank you, because they're so close, naturally it's going to rank you for this one pretty closely. All right, so if you're like number, let's say 5 for this, you'll probably be, I don't know, number 10 for this, or maybe even just a couple spots back, maybe page 2. You'll be very close. All right, so by the time you get this to page 1, this one's going to be very close to page 1. By the time you get this one to page 1, this one's going to be close to page 1. By the time you get this one to page 1, this one's going to be moving up towards page 1. Okay, so it's a long tail progression. The reason for that is all these above it are in this right here. Okay, it just has a little bit extra on it with a 2018. For example, best electronic cigarettes in it, okay, as you see up here. Electronic cigarette brands in it, as you see up here. Best electronic cigarette brands in it, as you see right here. Best electronic cigarette brands 2018 is in it, as you see up here. So as you do these long tails, the way Google works, you're naturally working on all these above it. So by the time you rank these 4, guess what? This one's already page 2 and you don't have that much more work to do. And you're already getting the traffic from these right here, okay? So that's the long tail progression. It's extremely powerful. And you can use this for clients even, and explain to the client ahead of time that you're going to rank for long tail stuff first. That way, they can see results, because they even if they're not getting a ton of traffic or calls from it, they can see that they're at least starting to rank for stuff. It'll build their confidence in you, build their trust in you, and it will give you more time to work for the bigger keywords. All right? So that's the long tail progression. This is extremely important to implement, especially with today's SEO, because if you just go straight after electronic cigarette or even best electronic cigarette, those are pretty tough. They're going to take at least 6 months to a year to rank for. And all of that work you do, there's nothing coming back to you, and it can be very discouraging. You know, it can almost like cause you so much frustration you just want to quit, you just want to give up, and a lot of people do, and that's the reason, because they never see themselves on page 1 for anything. When you see yourself climbing and you get to page 1, you know, within a couple months for this right here, you're like, oh, I'm on page 1 for something. All right, this is giving me some momentum. And then this one's not far behind. You get this one on page 1. Oh, I'm getting some momentum. Oh, now I got a sale. Awesome. You know, I'm starting to build some momentum here, and it just works much better. All right, so again, that's my long tail progression. I hope you guys implement it. It's very important for success with SEO, especially today, and I will see you all in the next video. Make sure you leave a comment. Let me know, did you like this? Make sure you subscribe. I'll see y'all soon.